Hello my friends and welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley Reddit review. Let's see what's been going on in the community in the past week. A quick update, it seems like Memory Mania event is bugged right now. It showed up a week early by mistake, but no memory fragments are actually spawning in the valley. So if you're wondering why is it not spawning, that's normal. It's just the challenge was meant to start next week, and for some reason it started this week without actually starting. It just visually it's there. So don't worry about it. We're going to be able to complete it starting next week. And hopefully developers are going to update us on it. Also, if you enjoy Disney Dreamlight Valley, the sub to the channel would be absolutely mesmerizing. And let's dive right into it. The OG players will remember. Do not disturb. Mickey Mouse is sleeping. Come back later. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I'm an OG player. And I do not remember this. When was this? When did they fix it? As far as I could remember, the characters were never asleep. They were just in their houses. I could be completely wrong. I mean, obviously I am because we're seeing the screenshot. But I genuinely do not remember this. And I've been playing literally since day one. This is crazy. It's been so long. My memory is starting to give out. It was especially annoying when you needed somebody who lived in the house with another character, and it wasn't even your character that was asleep. Need Olaf? Too bad. Anna sleeping? You can contact him or Kristoff either. Oh my god, I just remembered. Yes, that was the issue. Oh my god, that was so long ago. I think they fixed it very quickly. That's true. Before you had to wait for them to wake up to be able to do anything. Star Path with them, quests. Oh, that was horrible. Those were the dark ages of Disney Dreamlight Valley. Dreamlight Decor. Forgotten Lands. Let's take a look. I love this road. Whoa, that is bright. Okay, so far, I've been considering putting all of these retro items into my Sunlit Plateau, but now when I see how amazing it looks in Forgotten Lands, it's like a futuristic city in Forgotten Lands. That is so cool. I mean, futuristic / retro. To be fair, retro stuff kind of... They liked making things look futuristic, so a lot of retro stuff actually looks futuristic. I love the way you use these transistors to like make pavements on their paths, like these roads with the lights on. This is so cool. And also, poor item limit. These things gonna eat up your item limit so hard. This looks so good. If we had like 12,000 item limit... no-brainer. But yeah, even like for Switch players, this is never even this is impossible unless you really want to have only one biome decorated. Even for the console or PC players who have 6,000 limit, it's still like, I feel like this would be, it has at least a couple hundred of these, and that's a huge amount considering that we only get about 600-700 items per biome if we want to have our entire valley decorated. So this looks amazing. I probably not gonna do it in my valley just because I'm not gonna be able to decorate all the biomes. I am curious. This is, I'm pretty sure it's Floating Island, right? Is it? I think so. So on Floating Island, it totally makes sense. This looks beautiful. Yeah, this definitely gives cyberpunk vibes. And if this is, I for some reason I can't tell from this angle if it's, it looks like it is actual valley. It's not even, it's not the floating island. I think it's an actual valley. I am curious if there's any way for you to estimate how many items did this whole biome take. My guess is probably 1,200 at the very least, but it looks incredible. We all know this pain. What pain? Of eating chocolates? Yeah, it's very painful. Oh, is that... Are we talking no new items in Scrooge store? Well done, Brigida. That is a really cool meme. I just realized that you actually had to edit in the Disney Dreamlight Valley to the actual TV that was a part of the movie. And you even added distortion and perfect masking. This is some very impressive work. Well done. Funniest characters dialogues. Oh, that Stitch has... Wait, there is dialogues on Dreamlight Wiki? I didn't know that. With Maleficent. Akata, you can be Big Dragon. Yes. With flying wings. You give Stitch rides? Absolutely not. That's hilarious. Stitch reading storybook that mean old witches who live in trees, like gingerbread houses, put Stitch in a big pot and eat me? I came to tell you that I know your secrets. The other might think you're, what do you call you, a robot? But I know the truth. That shape, your strength, it's obvious what you are. An enormous egg. No. Oh, you can tell me the truth. No. You better deny it, because if Gaston is actually fully convinced you're an egg, he's gonna eat you, and he's not gonna care that you're made of metal. Ooh, Hades with Ursula. Ursula, my illustrious and fabulous friend. Hades, you soft, soaping fire starter. Where have you been hiding? Oh, you know, off the clouds, consolidating power. What's the latest gossip? Where do I even begin? Tell me about all the pathetic things that old goat Merlin did. Well, he had half of a croissant stuck in his beard for 3 days. Oh yeah, that does sound terrible. Hello there, Miss, don't you want me to introduce myself? Why does that keep happening here? Gaston, I'm sorry, but, I don't think you're very popular with the ladies in the valley. Oh, what a pretty kitty. So warm and cuddly. Shall I scratch behind your ears? Go away. Goofy, give it up. Be real with me. No one can be this happy all the time. Gosh, why not? I got my friends, I got my fishing. What's not to be happy about? You and I are very different. And that's what makes us special. Oh, brother. Oh, man. I've never seen these dialogues. This is so cool to just be able to find them and read it. Hello, Scar. Did you know? Go away. Okay. If Scar's line to anybody is just go away, that's crazy. I hear you're supposed to be powerful. How many deer can you lift with one arm? Be gone, you're a fool. I've no reason to tolerate. Well, at least one lady speaks to you. That's a win, Gaston. That's a win. Hi, I'm Olaf. Remember me? Hi, has anyone lost a snowman? It's talking to me. I like warm hugs. Shoo, scram, don't touch the robe. Poor Olaf, he's just getting shooed away. You know, you could go way faster if you added a rocket booster to your back. Huh. Maybe 2 boosters so you don't get stuck going in circles. Uh-oh. What's that? Awesome idea, Vanellope? I know. Let's go find those rockets. Oh, that's crazy. You can fly too? No. What I do is more falling with style. Do you use happy thoughts and pixie dust? Gravity, actually. No offense, Buzz, but you are a very boring adult, and Peter is never gonna speak to you again. Wow, these lines are awesome. That is so cool. Like, it's so cool discovering these interactions in games. Sometimes you would just be walking around your valley, and then you see 2 characters talking to each other that you never seen talking before, and you discover new fun dialogues. But even playing this game for years, I didn't even come close to probably seeing even 10% of all of the interactions. That is why Disney Dreamlight Valley will always feel fresh until you go on the wiki and read all of these interactions. But I highly recommend you don't. Just leave some of them to be a mystery. Leave some of them to one day show up in your game and you'll be like, ooh, that is cool. I've never seen that before. Finally, an easier way to get plastic scrap. I was so thrilled to see Kristoff having different stock in DLCs. Plastic scrap, you can even get stuff like zinc, bronze, jungle wood. For me personally, jungle wood is so much more difficult to get. You can even get mechanical parts. It's beautiful. Kristoff Stole absolutely must have in every single DLC. It's gonna make getting resources so much easier. Can we all agree that this needs to happen? What needs to happen? The Wonderland hole found in the plaza gets filled with Pooh's butt. We pull him out, maybe with some help, we build his home, and welcome the stuffed bear to the valley. Okay, that's kind of hilarious. That is a great idea. We already have a lot of Pooh items in the game, so I think getting the bear himself, I'm like 99% sure one of those doors remaining in a castle is going to be Winnie the Pooh realm. It has to be. He is way too iconic to never make it to Disney Dreamlight Valley. We're just gonna have to wait a little bit. Maybe next year. I'm guessing next year for Winnie. Oh my god, Dreamlight Anya with Tron X Las Vegas. No way! That is sick! What an angle! What a shot! And you found the perfect placement for the inside-out tower. This looks phenomenal. I've never been to Las Vegas, but if someone asks me which city this resembles, I would definitely go for Las Vegas. It looks magnificent. Wow, so much neon lights. And this is a floating island. I feel like you're not gonna have this much space in the actual valley. Ooh, I wish we had bigger biomes in the valley without stupid lakes and rivers and other stuff just breaking it, so we could do something like this in the valley. It would be so cool completing quests in something like this. Floating islands are cool, but majority of quests unfortunately cannot be done in floating islands until we can actually move stuff like fruit trees, have mining rocks, stuff like that in floating islands, which we probably never will. They're purely for decorating, and it's still super cool making a build like this. I absolutely love it, Anya. This is incredible. And you also use these, I forgot what it's called. I feel like it's called transistor, but I'm not sure anymore. As nice little border for your roads. That looks so cool. I might actually steal that. It's perfect. It's glowy. And on floating island, the limit doesn't matter. You can go absolutely crazy. Oh, this is good. This is really good. You know what? Soon I'll make a video going through all the retro builds that people made for some inspiration, and this is definitely one of the top ones I've seen. Well done, Anya. Can we all get on this? Hi, I will speak on behalf of myself and my gaming friends when I say this. We are tired of Scrooge's store and the lack thereof. Can we all get on with emailing Gameloft to complain about how they need to very badly update his store? I can't be the only one who's fed up. What I'm asking a whole community to support me on this. I love this game so much. I just want him to do better so we can all keep loving this game. Well, to be fair, I feel like Gameloft has been doing really well in terms of listening to feedback. And people have been asking them to make it easier to get Scrooge items, which they did. First, by allowing us to have basically 3 Scrooge stores that refresh independently every day. I am curious, what, in your opinion, needs to change exactly? Like, what exact changes would you implement to make Scrooge better? I agree. I'm still missing lots of Storybook Vale items, but the way I look at it is like something that I just work towards. Like, I would love to have some of the items, and when I just started playing, I was obsessed with getting all of the stuff like Rock Rug, Fountain Tile, like refreshing for hours to try to get those items. But I don't know, now after a few years, I'm like, I will do maybe 1 or 2 refreshes every once in a while, but like, I just feel like getting the remaining items is kind of like the end game quests that you're probably never gonna reach, but it's just something part of the routine at this point to just check the stores. If I get something, great. If I don't, well, I grumble and then I move on with doing other stuff. But if there is a way to implement, to somehow make it easier to get the items without making it too easy, I feel like I've seen people suggesting making it that you guaranteed like to have new items. That sounds like a little bit too OP. So it's like if you basically every day know that you're gonna get a new item. If it's only 1 new item, that would actually make sense. Maybe if like guaranteeing that at least one of the Scrooge shops once a day will have 1 new item. It still sounds extremely OP, especially if you're a veteran. Getting 1 new item a day, that sounds like absolutely insanely OP thing. But also, there's so many items now that it's probably still gonna take a while to get all of them. Anyway, if you have any cool ideas how to make Scrooge Store better without making it too overpowered, please suggest in the comments. I might actually make a video on this in the future, just talking about all the ideas that people have on how to improve Scrooge Store. Why is Woody like this? Like what? That's his idle animation. That's normal. Yeah, he just did it in the water this time. Yeah. Totally fine. He is a toy, so he cannot drown. He's probably made of wood, so he is fine. Don't worry about him. Does anyone use this? The Tiana's meal cart. The short answer is no. The long answer is, why would I? It literally gives you random meals. So, like, what is technically the use for this? The main use for the stall, in my opinion, before was to potentially stock up on different meals. So when you have quests to give them to villagers or feed people in restaurant, you could use them. Most of these foods are not that great for energy. And also, if you are gonna carry food for energy, you probably want to stock of something, one thing, that gives you good energy and not just have a bunch of random meals in your inventory. That just takes space. So for that reason, Tiana stall wasn't that perfect unless it literally had like a good energy item in stock. I don't even remember. Can you buy multiple of each dish, or is it just once per dish? Now with the new star path, there is even less need for this stall. So yeah, I don't use it, but I'm curious to see what other people say. I use it to feed the birds in Forgotten Lands. Super easy and convenient. Ooh, that's an idea. I definitely did not think of that. So you can just get, I mean, the birds eat literally everything. Their favorite dish is 5-star, but they will eat any meal. That's cool. Yeah, put it in Forgotten Lands. And if you don't have any food on you, or at least except the ones that you use for energy, just grab a few meals and feed them. That's a great idea. I have one set up in my valley, but actually buy food from it? Not really. I live off the berry salad. Now that's the way. Yeah, I feel like this stall is probably the least used stall in Disney Dreamlight Valley. If you have some unique use for it, please share in the comments. And this is all I got for today. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you for exploring Reddit with me. It was fun. Lots of amazing builds and super cool shares this week. I am a little bit disappointed about the Memory Mania event. Not that it didn't start yet, because that I wasn't expecting it to start. It's just, for some reason, there's been so many issues associated with it. When the update dropped, we could find the items spawning right away. So a lot of people already got the capybara and all of the other stuff. Then now it just drops a week early, and Gameloft didn't really officially respond or communicate to people that event hasn't actually started yet. It's just a visual glitch. You had I had to find it out from just browsing official Discord and finding literally snippets of comments in different channels. So like, it's not obvious. I wish they would have some kind of a system in game where you log in and you could see just the news where like small or big updates just get posted, so you are aware what's happening. That would be a great system. But yeah, so hopefully next week, hopefully I can finally get my nostalgia capybara. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later, and take care.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Woohoo!
Amazing. Gotta tell you, it is really beautiful here. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh, hello.
Are you seeing this?
Oh,